Hey there, this is Bree Riley of Liberate Your Love, and we want you to be free to live the life of your own creation. It is way too common for people to have given up on their sex lives and intimacy needs. They feel stuck on how to identify what it is they want and how to ask for it. They let fear and people pleasing dictate whether or not they express those needs or boundaries. They fantasize about what's possible, but have no idea how to create it for themselves. They think that something's wrong with them for even having those desires in the first place. Through this program, you will gain a deeper sense of self, feel confident in the way you communicate your needs, desires, and boundaries, and be excited and inspired to create the sex and love life you've been longing for. We will support you through identifying what your personal and relational challenges are around sex and intimacy and help you release any shame or wounds you carry that are standing in the way of you having everything you want. Through guided processes like somatic healing techniques and inner aspecting work, we'll help you understand the origins of your pain so that you can clear the path to leading a life full of pleasure. We will educate you in nonviolent communication, help you navigate differences and having difficult conversations, how to feel confident and create safety around safer sex protocols and discussions, help you reframe your personal triggers around consent and boundaries, and much, much more. A big gift that you receive through this program is working one-on-one with an expert. You will have absolute confidentiality. This provides a safe space for you to be able to discuss any curiosities, vulnerabilities, and share about your personal experiences in a way that most people don't have available to them. So what makes me qualified in sex and relationship coach and education? Well, in addition to my lifelong experience living in the sex positive worlds, I have completed the following certifications and trainings: Advanced Facilitator and Leadership with core experience. I've been facilitating workshops and events for over 15 years. I've been featured on many podcasts as an expert in non-monogamy and sexual liberation. I've studied nonviolent communication. I'm trained in somatic healing techniques, and I've completed multiple trainings in sacred sexuality with world-renowned mystery schools. And I'm also an ongoing community counselor and mediator. So, what do you get? Let me start by reminding you that investing back into yourself will show results. We only work with select high-end clients who are ready to show up and do the work needed to create the life of their dreams. The Liberate Your Love programs are 3 months of dedicated and personalized support. You will work one-on-one with me as your expert coach and educator. We meet once a week for a 75-minute session over Zoom. And I put in all the work to develop a customized program just for you, and all you have to do is take that first sexy step. It's our pleasure to support and love you through the process. What if I told you that all of your fantasies could come true and that the only thing holding you back is yourself? Liberating your love can look like so many different things to different people because we are all unique beings. Now, taking that first leap into a new way of being can be intimidating, but with our help, we are here to show you that the sky is the limit. No matter what your relationship structure is, your sexual preferences are, or your lifestyle is like. The possibilities are endless with a little bit of creativity. So many things can open up for you, and you are provided a safe space to discuss where you're coming from, what you really want, and how to achieve it in such a fun and pleasurable way. You can ignite that fire of passion again with your partner. You can feel comfortable in your own skin, access pleasure you never even thought possible, feel free to be fully expressed, and actually have the confidence to ask for what you want when you want it without losing your own boundaries in the process. Communication can be fun and, dare I say, sexy. I want to list some of the most common complaints of clients. I am curious about exploring something new about my sexuality, but have no idea where to start. I've lost the passion in my relationships and am unsatisfied with my sex life. My partner and I have different sexual preferences and we don't know how to navigate that. I'm in the dating scene and I'm so frustrated because I'm just not finding anyone I like. I feel so different and fear that no one will understand me and I will be alone forever. I don't feel safe in my sexual expression and have trouble trusting others. I just don't have anyone to talk to about my sexual curiosities. It all comes down to self-awareness, identifying who you are, what you want, and what your boundaries are, learning effective communication and feeling free to express that, and therefore attracting exactly what it is that you want to create a more exciting and satisfying sex and love life. I wanted to offer a few testimonials from clients about how they felt after working with me. Being in Bree's presence means getting the biggest dose of love. There is no one else that I know that can hold me with such unconditional non-judgment of who I am and invite all of me to be fully present. Bree was able to see me beyond my words and help me get to the deep and meaningful issues by asking questions, offering reflection, and compassionately challenging me to go further and stretch myself. I felt completely seen, understood, and accepted. Self-love has always been a serious challenge for as long as I can remember. Working with Bree was pivotal in expanding my capacity to have true empathy for myself and others. This reframe transformed how I engage with the world around me. I can love deeper and show up in the spaces around me greater simply because I love myself. Bree inspires full permission to be who I truly desire. No fantasies of mine seem too far out there, and she celebrates my self-expression, helping elevate my self-esteem in all areas of my life. My relationships, sex life, and desires have become less of a mystery to me and my partners through my work with Bree. Okay, so how do I take you from feeling unsatisfied, overwhelmed, afraid, or confused about how to create the sex and love life of your dreams? Step 1, healing old wounds and releasing sexual shame. We will help you become aware of the patterns in your life that are getting in the way of having all that you desire. So much of wounding can get stuck in our sexual energy centers that created survival strategies and are no longer effective. They can have a major impact on the way we relate to the world. We have many processes to guide you through releasing shame and pain so that you can finally feel free and safe to be fully expressed. Step 2, discovering your true desires. I can't tell you how many times I've worked with clients who know that they are not satisfied and want more, but have no idea what more is. We create a safe container for you to be able to explore all the possibilities of sexual expression and how to create the sex life of your dreams. All of your desires are welcome. Step 3 is Sex Education 101. We bring you back to the basics, which most of us were never taught to begin with. We'll teach you about anatomy, how to experience pleasure in all ways, and the importance of sexual health for yourself and your partners. We destigmatize STIs and how we manage them. We learn good hygiene practices and how to have the necessary conversations in regards to safer sex protocols and birth control methods so that you can feel empowered and fully informed with the risks and benefits of engaging with others. Believe it or not, we actually have a lot of fun with this step. Sex doesn't need to be as serious as we make it. Step 4, and this is an important one, navigating differences and negotiating. So the good news is that we're all unique with different desires. And the challenging news is that we're all unique with different desires. It is less probable to find a match that perfectly aligns with your every desire, but it is completely possible to learn how to find win-win solutions that leave everyone feeling met in their desires and needs without having to compromise to a point of developing resent or feeling unsafe. We hope you find creative solutions while considering all sides to bring more pleasure and adventure into the bedroom. Step 5, reframing boundaries and consent. Boundaries are healthy. Consent is sexy. We help you reprogram receiving boundaries and also expressing your own so you don't fall into codependent and caretaker tendencies. You get to experience that boundaries can actually lay the foundation for safety, and you can finally relax into the framework of your agreements so that everything inside of those borders becomes fair game. Exploring mutual agreements is what consent is. Stop compromising, get creative, and find everyone's fuck yes. I promise you it works in the long run. Step 6 is the power of communication. Communication starts with active listening. Can you offer an ear with a compassionate heart and an open mind? Each person's experience gets to be their own, and not everything needs to be taken personally. One of the most powerful tools we teach is nonviolent communication, and that's learning how to listen and share without shame and blame. It's the key to effective communication. And finally, step 7, how to attract a partner and or transform relationships. Whether you're in a relationship or hoping to find one, we strongly believe that the most sustainable way to be in great partnership is for you to find the confidence and courage to be authentically you. Need resources about what dating app or event style is for you, or guidance around how to create the ultimate profile? We've got you. You want to get on the same page as your partner and start creating your dream sex life together? Yep, we've got that too. So here's that part of the video where we deal with some common objections. It's important to me that you understand the impact of not doing anything about your curiosities or challenges, and a lot of the answers to these objections are similars. Engaging in our sexuality in a healthy and satisfying way is one of our most primal needs. So if your objection is that you don't have enough time to deal with these issues, I would ask, how much time and effort do you spend confused, stuck, complaining, arguing with your partner, or not saying anything at all and spinning in circles in your head trying to figure out an effective way of meeting your sexual desires? If your answer is more than you feel comfortable with, then how could spending time on these issues not be worth it? Wouldn't you rather be enjoying an exciting and satisfying sex life than wasting your time worrying about it? Money. This is an investment, and your sex and relationships deserve that kind of commitment. You won't get anything unless you are willing to put in the work. What we offer is going to give you the confidence and knowledge to be able to own who you are and what you desire that you get to carry with you on your current relationship journey or any in the future. This investment can set you up for life and give you the ability to create the sex life you've been dreaming of. I know what the payoff is because I have prioritized and focused my investments and training on sex and relationship, and I can tell you for a fact, my sex and love life is a reflection of that. Because of my investments, I get to live out fantasies that people only hear about in romance novels and see on porn sites, whenever I choose. And need. If you're thinking, my sex life is fine, I don't really need help in this area, I would challenge you to get more creative with what could be possible. We don't want your sex life to be just fine. We want to show you that it can be mind-blowing. Our sexual satisfaction touches on so many of our core human needs. Need for connection, touch, creativity, adventure, happiness, trust, expression, safety, pleasure, play, intimacy, respect, acceptance, feeling alive, and the list goes on and on. All of that becomes possible when we can identify and advocate for our own desires and have the tools to be able to express them effectively. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I think everyone needs this work. It is vital to our fulfillment in life. Thank you for your interest and curiosity. We are here to support and guide you into your own sexual liberation. The world needs conscious and awakened sexual beings, and we want to be with you on that journey. Don't wait any longer to gain the self-awareness and skills needed to make your fantasies a reality. Pleasure and play are your birthright.